Welcome, guys. I'm just going to be doing some timeless messages here for the collective. I didn't get a chance to do the weekly energy forecast this week, so I thought I'd do a quick little check-in. I'm Felicity from Enchanted by Soul, for those who don't know me. I actually just finished filming the new moon workshop, which I am so excited about. I did my very first full moon pre-recorded workshop on the full moon, the full moon of Aquarius that we just had. Hey, Georgia. And it was incredible. The feedback was amazing. So I've just filmed the new moon workshop and it was incredible. So I cannot wait to release that. That'll be released next week on the 25th. The new moon's on the 27th. So I'll release that on the 25th. It's $11.99 Australian dollars. It goes for about 45 minutes. 50 minutes, something like that, and there's a whole bunch of channeled messages in there, channeled activity, and a really beautiful activity that we did at the end as well that was completely channeled. Well, I did, but you guys will do it when you join. So I hope you guys are doing well. If you're watching this on the replay, welcome as well. Take what resonates, guys, leave what does not. Okay. There is a really strong message coming through, hey Lisha, about balance right now. Balancing our energies, balancing our emotions and balancing our energy before making decisions, okay? Before jumping into something, before acting impulsive. Sometimes when our emotions are a little chaotic, okay, we can end up making decisions that we probably wouldn't have made had our energy been a lot more even. Hey, Ali. So just be mindful of that as well. Also bringing some balance back into your life at the moment, taking some rest if you need to, taking some time out if you need to. There is a real energy to at the moment of listening to the energy that's within, listening to the wisdom that's within, listening to your soul, listening to those whispers, which can be really difficult to do when your energy is a little chaotic, okay? Or when your energy is not in balance, when your emotions aren't in balance. It actually creates quite a difficult space and environment to be able to listen to our inner wisdom. And so in order to clear that, is the best thing to do would be just to rest, okay? So a lot of rest is probably needed as well. Those who are joining the live, hi, how are you guys going? Let me know in the comments, please. Love hearing from you guys. So there's also this energy too, just to keep going, okay, this perseverance energy. Things are going to start to shift. Things are going to start to change. The messages that I channeled for the new moon workshop, for the new moon in Virgo, were incredible, okay? And there really is this energy of new beginnings, new things appearing, new doors appearing, new pathways appearing, but there's this big energy of do not give up, okay? Especially through any sort of like adversity that you might be going through or might be feeling. Okay. So those who are watching, wanting to know right now, the Four of Swords. This is that rest energy I was just talking about. It's also an energy of healing. It's an energy of just taking some time for yourself. With the Four of Swords energy, this is quite a different depiction than the normal Four of Swords, okay? Normally in the Rider-Waite, she's laying down, she's like, oh, I'm so tired, I'm not getting out of bed. With this one here though, she's ready to go. So you may have been needing a period of rest. I know I did this week, that's for sure. And now feeling like ready to come back out of it. So some of you also might be feeling this, okay? So just know as we go into the weekend, the energy is becoming a little bit lighter. There's still going to be some heavy energy around because this is what's going on in the cosmos right now. But just allow yourself to navigate those energies through rest and through any practicals and rituals that you have in your daily life that just help bring in some peace and help bring in the calm anytime there's any kind of like chaotic energy around, okay? What else, please? Where's watching? Some messages. The Four of Cups. This is that bored and discontent. This is also the energy of looking at what hasn't worked out and not noticing or paying attention to the fact that there are more opportunities to come. Okay, because there are more opportunities to come. There's new ideas, there's new ways of being, there's just new opportunities in many different ways, especially in career I'm hearing right now as well. Okay, relationships is coming through, but definitely career. And it's just knowing that what hasn't worked out, but there's something coming in here, okay, that is going to require you to notice it, okay? And this is where that, like, listening to the wisdom I was talking about before, listening to the soul wisdom. Chariot, I love this. This is positive movement forward. It can also talk, though, with the Chariot, there is that energy sometimes of being a little bit too impulsive. And if our emotions are not in balance and our energy is chaotic, then I would recommend that we sit, okay, and get our energy more balanced, feeling more clear, so then we can have that clear channel to our inner wisdom on what direction to go and what movement to move forward. Because if we go making moves and making impulsive decisions that we might regret, we might not even be able to take back later, we're going to find ourselves wishing we had have just waited, okay? But the Chariot, regardless, is positive movement forward. It's moving in new directions. For some, it's also travel. And it could be traveling, could be relocating as well, I'm hearing. But just at the end of the day, it's positive movement forward. It's one of my favorite major arcanas. Okay, what else is going on? 2, if you've been waiting for this new opportunity, if you're like, when's it my turn? When is this new opportunity coming in for me? It's coming, okay? It's coming, and it's going to come in quicker than what you think. But you just need to release the when, the how, and all of that. All you can do is create space for it. Okay, so clear out the clutter in your home. We're about to hit Virgo season. It's going to be a real time to clear out the clutter, like literally in your house, but also the clutter within, the clutter around us of who we choose to keep, the clutter in our social media, all of that. It's going to require a big cleanse because there's fresh energy coming in, and we need to the old, especially like in Australia, like we're soon to be going into spring. Okay, so this is the time of like regeneration. This is where we are starting to come back out of hibernation, getting ready to go. This beautiful kind of like just energy of just renewal is coming, okay? Obviously in the Northern Hemisphere, you guys are going to be going into the more of the fall energy, and that's really going to be time to let go of what's not serving, okay? So still, this is all relevant in the energy regardless of where you are. Okay, I've got the 5 of Wands here. This is that inner turmoil. It can also be turmoil with others, arguments with others. It can even, I am picking up an energy though coming through here with like some competitiveness, but not in a nice way. Okay, so just be mindful. It's not to say that this is you. Okay, if it is, then just check yourself. If it's not, and it's someone around you though, just be wary of that. But also just remember that people approach us with where they're at in life. Okay, sometimes it's with the tools and the knowledge that they have, it's with the trauma that they've had, all of that as well. And so if we can just understand, sometimes it is a projection, sometimes it's not, sometimes we're the people, okay? So we have to be honest with ourselves too. But sometimes it really is just a projection, and so just like not to take it personally. That's coming through here. But mostly what I get here for a lot of you is this energy of inner turmoil, is this energy of inner conflict. This is what I was talking about and why it's so important with balancing our energy and balancing our emotions before we go taking action, before we make decisions, because we can't hear our inner wisdom, we can't hear what is in here until we have that clear channel. And we can't have that clear channel when the inside is like the 5 of Wands, okay? So spend some time to ground your energy. Do that however you like. Basically, grounding your energy is just getting yourself back into your body, okay, as well. Okay, yes, please. Ooh, love this. We have the 10 of Cups and the High Priestess. You guys know that like better times are to come. The High Priestess is all-knowing. It's all-knowing. It's very psychic abilities. It's intuition. It's listening to your soul. It's the wisdom of the soul. But it's all-knowing. She's all-knowing. The High Priestess, though, can also be like this energy of not everything is revealed. There are still some things hidden. And so what has been revealed what has been hidden will be revealed and will come to light. It will. It's just not time yet. So just allow yourself the process of balancing emotions, allowing yourself to get clear on what it is that you want, what is best for you, by the way, and just know what's coming. And just if our energy is clear, like I spoke about, then you can hear the intuitive hits, the wisdom of your soul, and then you'll know exactly what moves to take, on what action to take here as well. You'll let go of what's not serving you, what's not working for you, and then you'll notice this brand new opportunity that wants to come in here, okay, which is going to create the 10 of Cups. This is beautiful, okay, and 10s is endings. It's the ending of a cycle, but we're coming into a time of much more emotional fulfillment, okay? So these are just some current timeless messages. Okay, I'm gonna get, do I get one more or do I get a, let's go here. I'm actually gonna go with this one. This was my first ever Oracle deck, by the way. I got gifted this when I was 17 years old. So this is going back like a really long time ago. I'm going to be 36 in January, so a really long time ago. This was gifted to me when I was 17, and it's still in such great condition. I don't use it a whole lot, but sometimes I bring it out because the messages are just still very sweet. Okay. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of the environment you create around yourself, okay? Be aware of that. Be aware of who you surround yourself with, who you're following on social media, what information you're absorbing. Be aware of that, because if there are things that aren't serving you, and people aren't serving you, either the boundaries have got to be put in place, okay, so you can spend less time, because I get it, you can't always just cut everyone out, but there might be some that you really need to reevaluate, especially around friendships I'm picking up here. But there are new friends to be made, okay, new soul family, new people that are very in alignment with you, okay? This could just be also a great time to go out and have some fun. So maybe this weekend, this is what you guys need to do, and what fun looks like is what it looks like to you, okay? Thanks, Leisha. I'm glad it's helped. Glad it's helpful. Oh, I love this. Okay, we have self-reliance and rise above problems. Remember how you guys are seriously so, like, at the end of the day, of course we need connection. Of course we need friendships. We need relationships. We need, like we do as humans, we need connection. But at the end of the day, we have our own back. It's us. Okay, it's always us. So really making sure to nurture the relationship we have with ourselves, okay, we have with our soul. It's really important. And just know that you can rely on yourself. You can rely on yourself to get through anything. I have proved this to myself time and time again throughout my entire life, as I'm sure, you know, everyone else has, right, too. It's like you prove it to yourself. I am so self-reliant. I can get myself through anything, absolutely anything, okay, hell and back, right? And so you can do that. Just know with the rise above problems, this could definitely be here with this 5 of Wands energy that's coming through. Rise above it, especially if it's petty shit. Just rise above it. It's just not even worth it. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your energy, okay, at all. It's this really beautiful energy though of just you've got your own back. You've got you. It's great to have support around you always, but at the end of the day, the most important connection you will ever have in this life is with yourself. So something I teach my daughters all the time. I'm like, the end of the day, the most important connection you'll ever have is with yourself. It's so important to nourish that connection, look after that connection, and all of that, okay? But yeah, just rise above any current turbulent energy in your life. Know that things are going to shift. Know that things are going to change. Know that there are much more fulfilling things to come in. And like I mentioned, if the energy is a little chaotic for you, if your emotions are a bit out of balance, if your energy is out of balance, do the things that you can do to bring that back into balance, and then make your decisions from there, because you better really listen and hear the wisdom of your soul. All right, I'm going to grab one from the Lenormand deck here, and then I'm going to probably just close this out because I got to get going. But yeah, like I said, the new moon workshop that I just filmed, oh my God, it's so good. So I'm so excited to release that. I'll also have the Virgo season energy forecast out next week. The weekly energy forecast will go out next week as well, and I'll probably start recording the September element readings, which is crazy to think that we're nearly in September, but anyway. All right, one to close this out, please, for those who are watching and listening. Oh, yeah, okay, we have the Birch. This is that energy of just shit has to die. Like you literally have to let it go. This can be the unexpected as well. Very Uranus energy, which is all up in the cosmos at the moment. It can be very unexpected. It's flow with the unexpected, flow with the redirections, but know that it's okay. I want to say flow, right? That sounds like it's so easy. It's not. It's not. I mean, for some maybe, but it depends. It depends what's happening. If there's something that ended that you weren't really wanting to end, or it just really shocked you, then what it does is it's time to then have that focus on you. Okay, have that focus on you. Allow the process to take place. Allow what needs to go, and then just understand as much as you can, or just at least know and hold the faith that it's because you're being moved in a new direction. I did a post about this. It is pinned, by the way, about the current energies going on. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend you have a look at it. It's definitely kind of talking a lot with what I'm speaking of right now. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so glad it resonates, Charlotte. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, just know if anything unexpected ending happened, just let it, okay? It's not for you. This could definitely be talking with that Four of Cups energy of like, why didn't this work out? What happened? The universe is like, because bitch, we've got something way better for you. Like, calm down. It's fine. Just get your energy and your emotions in check, and it's all good. It's all good. But you know, be easy on yourself, okay? Be easy on yourself though, because it's not easy energy to navigate. But that's why our practices and the rituals and the things that we do to help you know, bring joy and balance into our life is so important. It's so important because the best thing ever is when things are chaotic around you, that's out of your control, you have no control over it, but yet you have control over your own emotions. And when you can stay, and in the way that you move, and when you can stay solid in yourself, okay, and not give your power away to a situation, like, you're winning. You're winning, regardless of what's going on, you're winning. All right, one more to close this out, please. Oh, we have the ring here. This is that talks around commitment. Obviously it can be relationship commitment, but it can just be like, what I'm really getting here is like there's this commitment to self, the commitment to you, the commitment to your growth, the commitment to what makes you happy, the commitment to your health, the commitment to your well-being. That's what's really important right now. But this also does talk about proposals. And when I say proposals, I mean new opportunities. New things being proposed to you, whether it's the wisdom from your soul telling you, hey, try this, and then you do it and it turns into something even bigger, or whether this is someone coming in and literally offering you a business proposal, business contract. I'm hearing can also be a romantic proposal. Sure, it can be that, but I'm really picking up on what else I've been talking about here. So I'm really glad that has resonated with those who have let me know. Thank you so much for joining. I would love to stay here longer, but I got to get going. I will this Wednesday, by the way, on the 24th, I will have my very first live for my new live series called The Grounded Path. I've got some information on my main feed page if you want to check it out. But I'm really looking forward to that, and I will talk about it anyway in regards to on my story and what we're going to be discussing. But we are going to be discussing and learning about intuition and discernment, okay? And how to really know when it's intuition and when it's your fear, when it's intuition, when it's wounding, and really learn about the importance of discernment. And also, in coming with that, we'll talk a little bit about intuitive abilities. I won't go fully into channeling and all of that because I want to leave that for another week. But these are going to be happening every Wednesday. That's going to be the first topic for this one. So I hope to see you guys there. I will let you know on what the time will be. That'll be on my stories, plus I'll have a Q&A, so if you can't make it but you want to ask a question, you can pop it in there and I'll answer it on the live. So I hope that you guys are well. You're so welcome, Georgia. Thanks, Rhonda. And thank you so much, everyone, joining. I will see you guys soon.